Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a modification to the Fairlane. I'm going to be switching out these seat belts. You see how these shoulder belts kind of hang when you have all the windows down, and it's not a smooth, you can see all the way through. So I want that look where you can see all the way through when you have all the windows down. You can see them dangling. So I know I might get some mixed reactions on this because, you know, it's very saying it's safer to have the 3-point belt, but this is more of a preference thing. This year was when the lap and shoulder belts came standard. Well, they became standard for all vehicles, but I believe that this is not the original belt that came on the car either, because the original belt would have had 2 different belts on here, and then if you see this clip on here, that would be where you would hang this side of the belt when you were using it. And this one is more of a modern style, a 3-point, where the spool's down there, then it goes through there, and then you buckle it to the front. So it's still not original to the car. So we're gonna switch that out and just put a lap belt. I picked up a set from Summit Racing. This is gonna be where we're gonna be putting it in. Got new hardware and everything, so let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna start by removing the lap belt on the right side over there. 13/16, if you can see, that's what we're using. We're gonna loosen it up and then we'll use the power tool. It's pretty tight in there. That means the thread is pretty good. All the way out. Okay, so we're going to remove this side of the belt. This is not the most complicated thing to do, but like I told you guys in the previous videos, we got to win the small battles first before we get into big modifications or complicated modifications. This is just bolt-on stuff, and like I said, it's more of a preference thing. I want that clean look when I have all the windows down and we're cruising. I don't like the belt dangling. Okay, looks like this one's gonna stay in there. Okay, we have hardware from the other ones. Okay, now we're gonna remove the spool. That one's in there. Here it goes. Let's see if we can get it out from there. Just one bolt. There we go. Same thing. Just one bolt, like locking that in there. So it's like a spacer maybe. Another nut in there. So yeah, I don't believe this was original to the car. Okay, and now let's undo the top one, and that's it. Our seatbelt is out. It's okay, just tap it. I got my where I'm filming today. My daughter's behind the camera. That one was in there. Okay, we got it out. There we go. So because we're gonna have a hole left up here, I might just leave the nut in there, or maybe we just leave Yeah, we might just leave the nut in there so we don't have that hole. If you can see the hole that's gonna be left up there, we might just leave this nut in there so it just doesn't look, you know, like an empty hole. It might have a gap, so we might just get a smaller bolt to go up here. But let's see how far this one goes. Maybe we just leave this. Okay, looks like it might go all the way in. All right, so we'll just leave that in place right there. I'm okay with that. All right, so that's the whole belt system. 3-point belt. We're gonna get rid of that. And let's get into installing the new one. All right, so here's the new belt. Like I said, we picked it up from Summit Racing, but they're actually from Retro Belt. You guys can see that on there. Retro Belts. So it comes with all the hardware. This is a 60-inch belt. They do make them bigger. They do make them smaller. Or actually, this might be the smaller one. Okay, so we're gonna put the buckle. Is gonna be threaded to the middle there, and then this side, it's gonna be here on the side. Okay, so just, you can tell we're gonna attach it right there to the to the body. It's just gonna be big enough, long enough to go through the bottom of the seat here. Let's check our hardware. If it's gonna fit here. If it's the same thread. Okay, yeah, it looks to be the same, so we'll just use this same one. This is a big washer. I don't think we're gonna use this big one because then it's gonna look too big down there. But you know what? We are gonna use the locking nut. We'll just use the old one that was on there with the locking nut. Be a different size. Okay, let's go get the correct side. Alright, so this is a 5/8 nut. We have the correct socket here. Switch it out. This one here. Straight. Long bolt. Let's switch to the power tool so we can go faster. Okay. There we go. And just put it back on there just to make sure that's nice and tight. Obviously we want to be safe. This is a seatbelt. Feels good. There we go, we'll feed it through there. And that's one side. Okay. And now let's do the other side. It looks to be the same thread also. Okay, we'll use the same bolt. I don't think we're gonna need the spacer. Well, it doesn't fit anyway, it's a different one, but we're gonna use this washer. Locking that. Let's get this washer from here. Locking it in there. Feed this through. And remember, this one is for the middle passenger, and then this is gonna be for the driver. We're just gonna thread it a little bit, and then we'll hit it with the power tool. Doesn't feel like it's catching. Oh, there's another space. Oh, that's why. There's these in there. I don't think we need those. Power tool just so we a little faster. Okay, that's nice and tight in there. There we go. All right. So let's put our seat back. And there we go. We have a new seat belt, just a lap belt. This side. Let's work. Alright, we got a fresh battery. Let's just put this one in. Finish with the wrench. Okay, that's nice and tight. All right, there we go. Tools out of here. This hardware. It's always good to save all this hardware. Comes in handy for other stuff. Back. Oh, why is this upside down? Watch out. There we go. So now we have our passenger side belt in. Let's take off this little tag. Alright, so now you guys can see we don't have any belts dangling. The windows are down. It's much of a cleaner look. More slick. Just felt it threw off the look with the seat belts dangling right there. Right in the middle of the frame. See, we don't have that B pillar, right? We don't have the pillar here, so I think it looks a lot cleaner when you have all the windows down and you can see straight to the car.